Alright, back on the Infernalist. I just completed my second trial. I'm not actually sure what I unlocked from it. I got some okay loot. But yeah, I guess next time we get some coins for the next trial, we'll figure that out. So let's check our inventory. Looks good. Yeah, last episode we got our energy shield up to 689 because of these new boots. What is it? Plus 41 to max energy shield it rolled. What's the max? Oh yeah, it rolled the max. 41. Extra stun threshold. Oh yeah, and 15 movement speed. I keep forgetting about that. That's huge. It actually increased our max life by 65 too, so yeah, actually a lot better pair of boots than I thought right away. Those will be really nice. So I would really like to start. Oh yeah, fire resistance went down because I don't have a socket on my boots now. I had 12% fire resistance on my last one, but that's okay. Until we unlock this skill in our ascendancy, it changes all elemental damage to fire damage. So until we unlock that, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. But once we get that unlocked, we want our fire resistance to be maxed out 75. It says it capped at 75% by default and cannot be higher than 90%. I don't know what they mean by that, but whatever. Okay, so now use a ramp to the northwest of the caravan's midpoint to find the hooded one. I want to ride one of those things. Alright, are we moving on to the next area? That's why I named this episode with a question mark, because I wasn't sure what to expect here.
My worst fears have been realized. The beast is beyond our means now.
So, I think it's time. You can...
You're right. I have not been entirely forthcoming. It is time I told you who I truly am.
The Angel of Death.
I am a god. I am the thief of virtue. I am sin. And I have failed once again. It was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. And it is my responsibility. As it is my creation that once again threatens all of Rayclast, it is by my hand that it must be contained. All I can ask is that, knowing who I am, you still see the importance of our task. The beast has grown beyond our ability to contain it. We must search for something greater than we currently possess. Something that can drain its power and bring it back to a more manageable form. While I slumbered under the numbing effects of corruption, there was an empire that mastered the use of that deadly energy. We must go to the jungles of the long-ago Val. Their ruins may yet hold the secrets we need. That is where we must go, to the sunken city of Utsal. It is our only hope.
Utsal, the sunken city.
I knew all along. For one vying for power, what better company to keep than a god?
Greetings.
Alright.
It's not time to kill them all. Yet.
So, that seems like it might be time for Act 3 then, correct?
Yes. Yes, We can take you to the edge of the desert. Then we will continue to track the beast. Until then...
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer contain it through mortal means. There was once an empire that embraced corruption. They studied it, mastered it, and became the greatest civilization the world has ever known. But it led to their destruction. Our allies will continue the pursuit of the beast, but we shall undertake a different search. We must go to the ruins of the Vaal Empire, in search of a weapon against the coming cataclysm.
There it is, Act 3, resistance penalty 20%. Okay. So yeah, our cold resistance is now negative. It didn't affect chaos resistance. But yeah, we need to figure out how to unlock a couple more ascendancy points.
Utsal is close. Be careful. The Vaal heavily relied on the use of corruption. Their lands may still be dangerous.
Find the ziggurat.
I will tell your tale, Jingak. Return someday, and you might hear Risu tell it in my place. Do not wander.
Okay, what do we have here? Expedition logbook.
On our map, driven further afield by painted men with savage intent. Tonight, for reasons I cannot fathom, we have been granted a brief reprieve. Our hunters halted at the edge of this marsh, unwilling to pursue. They watched from the trees as we threaded the narrow band of solid ground between desert and swamp. I know not what they fear, but we must brave the unknown if we are to reach the encampment at the ziggurat. Through my spyglass, I see nothing ahead. The waters lie still, and the muddy banks between seem clear. Yet my nerves burn with the unmistakable sense of being watched. There is no one.
Okay, so we're in like a marshland.
A swamp full of mosquitoes and ticks.
Yeah.
Still, better than sand and heat.
I don't know, I think we're gonna be suffering a lot of poison damage.
Impudent undead! Your swamp fiends won't help you.
Colossal mana flask. It's the first one of those I've seen. It depends what it rolls into, I guess, but my current mana flask is pretty decent. What happened to that scroll of wisdom? There it is. Increased amount recovered and increased charges gained. Yeah, sure.
Insolent wretch!
Boot dredge, root dredge.
Is that all?
Look at all the bodies. Okay, I think they're gonna keep summoning things, so I need to try and focus the boss if I can. Oh, he's exploding them to try and get me.
Too soon! Pathetic creation!
Purity of ice. Scepter. Kinda looks like garbage, but we'll see what purity of ice is. I'm sure it's just cold resistance, but well, that was a fun little boss battle there. See what's available here.
Skeletal Reavers. Skeletal Reavers.
Okay, we've already got that. Could upgrade, detonate dead. Fireball, what is this? Launches a ball of fire which explodes on impact, creating a nova of smaller fireballs. Sounds kinda nice. Use flammability. Curses targets, lowering their fire resistance. I think we'll actually take that first. And I'm gonna get rid of my Ice Nova because I haven't used that in a long time. Let's see, unleash. Gain a seal. Unsealed when cast, and their effects reoccur. Energy shield recharge begins immediately. When using this, yeah, we'll equip flammability with a couple things. Alright, now where do I want to put it? Probably on the back bar. Right trigger seems fine. Alright. So now we can lower people's fire resistance.
I will dispel
Test it up. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. I got melted pretty fast there. I just think in like a boss battle that's going to be very nice to have.
Hold down the...
Kind of want fireball, but we're gonna see if we can replace anything first. Detonate Dead is locked in for sure. Grim Feast is a lock. Arsonist is a lock. I think we're gonna keep these two. The Reaver. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably either sub out the Warriors or the Reavers. Yeah, and then I've got Spark leveled up, and I have another slot unlocked for Spark. It's really hard to get rid of that one. What would I replace next? Probably Contagion, I guess. I don't know it though. It is like a nice... What is it? 6.9 base chaos damage per second. Yeah, I don't know if Contagion is really worth hanging on to anymore. But I feel like if I was going to replace Contagion, I would want another ability that does damage over time.
Insolent wretch!
We're just gonna grab a waypoint here and then move on. Sorry, I don't mean move on. We're gonna grab a waypoint and then go back and map that last place out. Is there a waypoint
Treasure
here?
hunters, greedy scoundrels. I like it here.
There it is. Okay. They already gave it to us, I guess. Since we're here, suppose we can put some stuff in the stash. That is garbage, that is garbage. What about this? Guess I could roll it and see what happens. Okay, some recovered instantly. That's actually just fine. I'm okay with that. Can I put this one on it? Increased charges. Oh, nice. So now I have 10 uses on that. That rolled nicely. Can we make it rare? No. Interesting. Okay, now what about these gloves? Do I need a new pair of gloves? Mine have 19% energy or quality and then 57 energy shield. And they have a socket with fire resistance, and they also rolled into fire resistance. So yeah, I'm totally happy with the gloves that I have. What did these? These also have 20% fire resistance. I'd like to get some new rings. I might go shopping for some rings. I really wish that this was just energy shield and not evasion, because if it was, that would actually be a pretty decent helmet. And yeah, I'm still repping a level 14 wand, so it would be nice to find an upgrade there, but it's gonna be hard to beat that one.
You're the one who waded to the undead in the marsh, eh? Truly you need a guide. Luck's on your side today, friend. I am such a guide. Maybe I can help you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so friendly. You would be wise to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes, you are lucky indeed.
Okay. What is local knowledge and why is it highlighted like that?
Take your time.
Sell. I actually want to equip that one. Sell.
I like
Sell.
it.
Sell. We'll sell those. Okay. And you only have an iron ring, huh? What do you have for wands? Garbage. Couple flasks. Oh, is that my buyback tab? Yeah. Yeah, what is this?
Be
What the hell
wary.
does that do?
Knowledge is a form of power, I suppose.
Jacob Nesbitt. Days survived, 12. Climbed a tree to get a better view. Slipped, fell, and was caught by a hanging vine. Neck snapped instantly.
What a way to go. Alright, let's recharge our flasks and we're gonna wait to pick up those quests until we're done with the marsh.
A beautiful murder! Too soon!
In the hell? That thing was massive. there's another one.
Impudent undead!
So eventually a scepter like this might be worth it, because this purity of fire, is it just my allies that buffs? Emits an aura that boosts fire resistance of allies in your presence. The aura does not affect you. Huh, that's unfortunate. I wish that I could give my minions, like... I wish I could give my minions a buff like I am going to have, where they only take one certain type of damage.
Insolent wretch! Impudent undead! Death is my power to wield.
"62 energy shield and some lightning resistance. I really need a helmet to roll into intelligence if it's going to replace mine right now. Unless I can get a couple levels and manually level up my intelligence, then I might be alright, but right now my helmet is the only thing holding my kit together right now. Not gonna sit there and wait for a bunch of common zombies to crawl out of the swamp. Takes way too long. If they were magic or rare enemies, I would have defeated them, but that was just... It's kind of boring to stand there and wait for them all to crawl out. Topaz ring. Lightning resistance. Is that it? It's an interesting place to put a checkpoint for that little event. Oh Jesus, we got all kinds of bugs out here.
I need more time! Death is my power to wield.
Nice. Pretty much garbage. Why does that have a little red thing on it? On the left. What the hell is that? Oh, maybe I was seeing shit. I don't know. Oh, it's it's on the ground. Never mind. A rattling scepter again. We'll roll it and see what it rolls into. Plus 17 to intelligence. Oh, why didn't I identify this one? That was stupid. Whatever. Okay, what can I pick up here? Garb.
No.
Okay, I guess I don't really need that plate anyway.
Pathetic creation!
Level up. That was the first level in a long time. I think we gotta keep going up here, get some more intelligence. Ooh, another checkpoint. What do we got here?
A shaman and her maul. A beautiful murder!
Let's do our fire resistance debuff. And then we will pummel the shit out of her. Hopefully. Oh! I was caught up trying to set up my flame wall again. I knew I should have been popping my life flask there, but just got caught up a little bit.
I will feast on your soul! None can oppose me!
Jeweler's orb is nice. I think I'm going to... Ooh, this gives me firebolt. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back to town. Where's my stash? I'll just stuff everything in here for now. No way, you're kidding me. This is another one of those stash units that you apparently can't hit Y for. Okay, this is stupid.
Still alive. Be wary.
%, reduced attribute requirements and +5 to intelligence. But I need dexterity to equip it. I don't think that that's really worth it. Oh, I gotta break this down too. Light radius, mana regen, and allies get accuracy. Not really interested in that.
Still alive.
I'm wondering if I want to craft this anymore. Don't really care for the lightning resistance, so long term I'm not going to want it, so
It's a deal.
we'll just get rid of it.
Don't drink the water.
Lightning resistance ring. Adds lightning damage to attacks and +6 to intelligence. Okay. Go ahead and use one of these on it and see what happens. Wait, can I use any more of these on it first? No. Okay. Accuracy. What is this? A regal? No, that's exalted. These are regals. I don't really want to use exalts on this thing yet. Cast speed, lightning resistance, life regen, and lightning damage, fire and cold resistance. Probably not part of the long-term build either. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with these supports. Skeletal Reaver. Yeah, last gasp on him might be okay. Where is our meat shield? Oh yeah, we got it on the Infernal Hound, don't we? Yeah, I think we want to leave that. This marsh is taking a little longer than I expected to clear it out. We should be very close to being done though. What is that? Ruby ring for fire resistance? Hopefully that rolls well for us. Because yeah, I've been looking for ruby rings. Artificer's orb is nice. Weak shield and a weak quarterstaff. Alright, is that everything? That looks good. And that looks good. Alright, we'll get out of here.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? Have to be smarter if you're to survive. As quartermaster, I'll do my best to keep you alive. I can buy what equipment you find, or sell you what others have unearthed before we ship it back to Kingsmarch. If you disappear in the jungle, I'll also be the one to note your death in our logs. You're welcome.
What a weak, blubbering fool.
Hello there. I'm Alva Valai. Sorry about Oswald. He can be a bit, rough with the newcomers. But he's really not a bad sort. In any case, we can always use another pair of hands around here. Welcome.
Okay, so she can sell me some random stuff. It might be time to buy a couple things, see what happens. I like the gloves. I kinda like the boots except for the lightning resistance. I need rings real bad. These are just garbage. The fire resistance is okay. This one has cast speed and lightning resistance. I just think we can do a lot better. I've had this helmet way too long. It's a level 10 helmet and it only gives me 17 energy shield. Let's see, if we take away +8 intelligence, what does that put us at?
Attitude sickens me.
We would be at 78. I think our skills only require us to have 72 intelligence right now, yeah, so I could do away with my helmet. Let's check out this ruby ring and...
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search for the secret knowledge of Val. Thank you.
Okay, the ring adds cold damage to attacks and gives me +28 fire resistance. Holy cow. Let's see what else it rolls into. Gain life per enemy killed. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not good. Increased light radius. Ugh. I mean, I like the fire resistance, but the rest of it I don't really care that much about. Do we want to get rid of cast speed or increase lightning damage? We'll get rid of this one, I suppose. Adds a rune socket to armor. I would like to put that on my shoes. And then we'll add a little fire resistance to our shoes. Desert rune. On the shoes. Alright, so now what's our fire resistance looking like? What does that say? 60 or 69? I can't see it from way back here. 69%, okay. Yeah, we're starting to get pretty good. Now, we need 2 ascendancy points, like, as soon as we can possibly get them. So hopefully Act 3 is a little better about giving us ways to unlock ascendancy points. Now let's look about replacing our helmet. I think this one was better. Or this one. Mana, energy shield, rarity. My current one does accuracy, evasion, a little max life. Yeah, I think this one's better. We'll go ahead and trash this one unless we screwed something up with our skills. Looks like the skills are good. Oh, it looks so much cooler on her head too. I like that a lot. We are way overdue to replace this helmet, so... let's see, so energy shield plus 14%. Rarity found, max mana. We are going to go ahead and craft this a little bit. Hopefully we start finding more of these regal orbs and exalts, because I'm kind of going through them fast, but More energy shield. It's up to 74 now. Hell yeah. Okay, do I want to roll this at all? These gloves are pretty much staying. Because they give me 23 fire resistance and a ton of energy shield. Oh shit, does that... Oh, that's right. New random modifier. Wait, does that mean that it deletes one, or does it just add one? I hope I didn't just screw up my energy shield or something. I'm gonna have to rewatch this video because I don't know what I just did. So, okay, so what about... I mean, this is probably gonna stay for a bit too. Max life, okay. Lightning resistance, damn. Just do not need lightning resistance. This has energy shield, chaos resistance, life regen. Why did it not do anything? I think it did actually increase my energy shield. Because I think it was 92 before, so it's okay, but... yeah, I would have rather saw, like, I don't know, increased damage or something like that, but... Alright, so that's all the crafting we're gonna do right now. Up to 69% fire resistance. 883 energy shield is pretty nasty. 694 life, 394 mana, 175 spirit. And our movement speed is up to 11.6%. That's so nice. Things are starting to come together. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be looking at a different wand because I only have level 5 power siphon. I wonder what increasing this does anyway. Oh, maybe more damage, but I only use this as an execute anyway, so it might not even matter. Yeah, it might not even matter what level it is since I only use it to execute. So that's kind of nice that I don't have to worry about that, and it still does pretty good. Like, it gives me extra fire damage, extra spell damage, mana regen, increased chance to shock. Like, those are all pretty good. Max mana. So it's not bad, especially for a level 14. Then my scepter, I could look at replacing this, but I would need one that has like really good spirit in order to replace this. Other than that, I think we're looking okay. Alright, that is gonna do it for this part. Really liking the way our character looks. Found some pretty cool armor pieces, and that helmet is really cool. So yeah, alright, we will get more into Act 3 in the next one. Yeah, we took some huge steps forward, and we're really starting to get honed in on our final build here. One thing that I do need to look into is, I don't know if it's a good idea to get rid of Spark or not. This would probably be one of the last ones that I replace. But I might look up a build offline and see which skills would maybe be better to use than what I'm using. It's just really hard to start phasing them out when my kit is looking really good, and I've been relatively decent against bosses and stuff and big mobs, so alright, we will see you guys next time.